Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yo, go, go, go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why they say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you'll find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Well, afternoon. Let's see here. Hey, Bambi, what's going on? Do I have... Hey, Wanda, how are you? Let's see if I have a lag. Ooh, not too much. Good. Okay, so I put it as an open panel. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you come from. As long as you don't show me your penis or your boobs or anything like that, you're more than welcome to come in and we can talk. You look great. Well, your avatar looks great. I'm sure you look great. So today was a good day today. Got some productive stuff done. I didn't get a chance to journal or anything like that. We're going to refrain from a certain person's name, not because whatever, just out of respect, of course. And the other person will be known as plaintiff, since you always want to be in court. So, what I do want to say is anybody's welcome to come in here. And I was given a screenshot about Sarah Z. And it's only going to be 10 minutes of this because I really don't give a shit. Sarah's allowed to come in here. I don't understand why, when people decide that they don't want to play with you anymore, why things that back in the day that happened, they may have supported it or done whatever. Why should Sarah or anybody else for that matter get judged for that when she has made a decision not to play in the same sandbox with other people? Anybody is welcome to come in here. I have zero problems with it. Everybody can cover what they want to cover. And that's fine. And I wanted to say a quote. Sarah can come in. Anybody can come in. I don't care if you like me or not, as long as you come in and you're respectful to everybody else. But I don't think that people like Sarah or myself or anybody else, just because they don't want to sit and play by your guys' rules anymore. And honestly, there's just two of you fucks and whatever else you're bringing in. I don't care. It doesn't give people the right that if you want to get away from something or somebody, that you should respect that. You shouldn't count things that people did way back in the day. You should credit them for getting themselves away from a situation. So if Sarah doesn't want to play with anybody, or Dreamy doesn't want to play with you, or Ann doesn't want to play with you, who gives a shit what they did back in the day? Everybody makes mistakes. So stop living in the past. Quit making things that happen and pinpointing it on other people. Stop doing that. People have the right to feel safe. People have the right to feel free. And people have the right to not be judged. And if anybody thinks that people on our end, because we're going to say our end, because it's like a fucking war at this point. Like I said, it's not West Side Story. Does evil not prevail? No. But when you're the evil person doing it, in my opinion, you sound like a dork. I get chastised for everything. Gum. There are things still in chats about me drugs. Why? I have no idea. I know my truth, but it's the intention on why you say that that doesn't make it okay. So if somebody like Sarah or Ann or Dreamy can go to other rooms and coexist, why are you attacking them because they don't want to deal with your fuck shit? Let people go where they want to go. And if they do not want to play with you anymore, that is fine. We are all adults. This blackmailing crap and worrying about what everybody else is doing, getting other people to do your work. And when that person first says, when they do their freaking life, they're like, oh man, I hate these people. I hate these people. I want nothing to do with it. You're just admitting that you have something to do with those. And you know who you are. Have nothing to do with them. Chances are you have something to do with them. When a lot of you guys a month ago were doing a drag stream on them and crediting me for getting the fuck away from her. What happened to that? So this is targeted hate. And unfortunately, we are on the receiving end of it. There is not a lot of people on our end. A lot of times we don't know who to trust and stuff like that because it's gotten to the point you can't even make a phone call without somebody pulling a FOIA for it. But then you don't want it done to you, or somebody wants to get an order of some kind. Who is it to anybody else other than a judge or a lawyer to make a comment about that? Yes, you have a freedom of speech. You do. Yes, you can look up public records. You can. It's the intention of it. And if you guys think that there aren't people in this community sitting back going, hey, you know what? I have nothing to do with this. And you hear them say that, yet you idiots are in the chat doing their dirt work. This is a learned behavior, just like myself. And the way, yes, people have the right to feel safe. Nobody has the right to sit and chastise a George and then have a soft spot for other people. And I'm not talking about one person. I like people got a soft spot for me. But you're right. People say things when they're angry. You're right about that. It's when you make comments or you throw something out so people can make calls and stuff like that. Here's the thing. You can't knock on somebody like George or myself or even anybody else on your end and then say you don't have the right to do X, Y, and Z when that person has had a channel for multiple years and showing a pattern and behavior of things that they're not good. Don't focus on the people that want to get away from behavior, whether it was a year ago, 2 years ago. It's not your business. We all have messed up. But unless you're a parent, a blood relative, or somebody that you have to answer to, stop going to other people to do your dirty work. It is not fair. The things I said to Clint, the racial and whatever, they pay for you guys to make comments about George and who he loves and whatever, and then some of you guys are still sticking up for Jules. You can't be friends with George, but then you have other people calling him names and talking about his sexuality. Why is that okay? Pick a lane and stay in it. Simple as that. Hold on. I know it's my Wi-Fi. Pretty sure it's my Wi-Fi. Is it still real messed up? My Wi-Fi is showing good here. We good now? It all started 4 years ago. Just don't mention her name. 4 years ago, when it was just me and Amber, doing our thing. There was Sherelle, there was Katie Joy. A lot of you people that came in, I know you guys from IG because you guys wanted to pay attention to interviews between Clint and I. A lot of you have not been around as long as you claim. You are not veterans. This is not some revolutionary war. We have things going on in this world that are far more important. And if somebody wants to go get anything, it is not up to you to go after them or to incite other people to do it. Inciting is horrible, and nobody should ever have to live in fear. So before you say something, instead of pinpointing people like myself or George or Sarah, please understand I've seen a lot of you guys involved in court cases too. George is my friend. Penelope is my friend. People that are friends with me, that like me at my best and my worst, are my friend. If you can't be a friend to somebody else, pick a lane and stay in it. You want to hang out with the evil, rotten apples? Have a bite, but stop being fake. That's really all I have to say. Going to court is not fun. And if people don't want us to freaking not mention you, and you're like, oh, I haven't been online or whatever. Yeah, just because you say you haven't been online doesn't mean you're behind the scenes. That's it. So like I said, I remember back in the day, it was like, we're not going to dox kids. Does anybody remember when that was like our cardinal rule? Like we were never going to dox kids. It was never going to get like that. We were never going to go real life. And here we are now with some of the same people doing the same shit. Now, people can say, I've never changed. That's fine. That is your opinion. That is your freedom of speech. That is fine. I don't care at the end of the day. I don't report to any of you guys at the end of the day. Like me or don't like me at my best and my worst. I don't care. And Clint is no better. I'm not putting Clint down, but Clint and I have talked about this. And you know what? If Clint's in his fifis and says X, Y, and Z, that's on him. But also who people talk to and stuff like that, you don't have to talk to Clint. And if we're not supposed to be talking to X, Y, and Z because we got a man, then why is it okay for you to reach out to somebody? It's messed up. I mean, at the end of the day, minus this internet stuff, we all go to bed like everybody else. We all have a life like everybody else. I don't ever want to get to the point where I just want to go live. I don't ever want to get to the point where I go live just to respond to people. I don't want to be that person anymore. And at least I can admit at the end of the day that I would rather mess up 100 fucking times and get it right than not to give a shit to even try. That's who I am. So yes, can you get X, Y, and Z because of hurt fifis? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a judge, not a lawyer. And it shouldn't be anybody else's business. So have all of us messed up and said horrible, rotten things? Yep. But the stuff behind the scenes, it's not up to you to talk about. So if you're going to other people to get to do your dirty work, at the end of the day, nobody wants to get in trouble. Nobody wants to get in trouble. So can I stop people from making comments about Clint? No. But nobody, I don't care what the law is or not, should be taking FOIAs because it's stupid. You're right, Karma, and that's your opinion. And thank you for coming to visit with me, because I'm sure that you just came in here and said this out of the kindness of your heart. You're also what I would call a little insider, a little reporter, ant, a gnat. And you know what you do with fleas and ants and gnats? You brush them off your shoulder. And maybe I am that person. I never said that I was perfect. I'm not. But I bet you whoever you report to is far worse of a person and worry more about what I'm doing. But we are. Yeah. Am I jumping on you? Did I say anything to hurt your feeties? Don't get smart ass with me. I was a mother. Don't come in here being a pest, or I might have to exterminate you, because I don't like insects. But you're welcome. If you would like to stay here. Karma, what'd you have for dinner last night? Maybe we started off on a wrong foot. What would you like to have for dinner? What'd you have for dinner? Why do they care? Because they get wrapped up in it, just like I did. Yeah, Miss Mickey, you're a lost cause, honey. You had all the potential in the world. Throat goat or whatever. Throat goat. I know when I pass away, I want on my tombstone throat goat. Hey, allegedly. So honestly, you guys can go to the plaintiff's room. You can go to any room. I don't care. But if you're disrespecting me and my mods, I don't care if you even laugh and say a smart ass thing. But if you guys are in there running your fucking mouth and parading these fools that are just really brainwashing you and wanting your money, it's kind of what I would call a nice reach around. So you got a woman, and you think that she's trying to, touch your wiener, your object. Just know when that woman's trying to do that, she's not reaching for that. She's reaching for your wallet, so to say. That's not my hurt. So I don't think I really have anything else. We kind of shot the shit for 10 minutes. Again, if Sarah wants to come in, if anybody wants to come in, I like who I like, and that's just how it's going to be. And what I've learned from all of this is don't allow people to make you feel scared about stuff. Cover your ass. As George said, I don't play chess or any of that. I was never a chess gal. But I can play some mean-ass poker. So if somebody wants to lie or tell a fiblet to protect themselves, or maybe to see if you're going to bite on that lie, which most of you do, and then what you choose to do with it. It's not your business. It's not your business. So, I think we're good with that. I think we have everything good. We're still going to be covering the sex trafficking. I'm still going to be doing what I do. If you don't like me or you don't like Clint and you don't want your man and your family members set up, for every action, there's a reaction. So, yeah, Monopoly was my jam. I got me some coloring books here. I have a adult relax and rewind. I know a lot of people like this. For me, the two things that work with my mental health and anxiety: cleaning and coloring books. So we're going to be doing that together. Got a blissful botanical. Could be adding a little humor to my stuff. So don't assume, unless I say your name, that it's about you. You make an ass out of you. So I got this from Amazon. It's another coloring book. And if it pertains to you, like Amber's channel says, if the shoe fits, wear it. So for all of us, the troll. So you have the pink-haired troll, because you don't own that. You have the pumpkin troll. You have the stinky onion troll. You got the head troll. Not naming any names. Oh, this is a really good one. This is the Huff Balloon troll. So shake it if you got it. We have the The antagonistic Karen troll. You have the needing to take a fucking shower troll. I think this one stays up late. His job. We have the bubble-headed troll. Oh, sorry. My bad. We have these are the fish for compliment trolls. Aren't they so cute? We have the overweight, not having a problem troll. And you can get these in Amazon. We have the troll that sits around on their ass all day, polluting their brain. Troll. Thank you. Oh, this is the troll, I believe, that can, it climbs up. This is the scary troll that says horrible, rotten things. But it's kind of harmless. A Sasquatchian troll. We have the loner trolls. Oh, slip. My bad. And you can get these at any Amazon. You have the cork troll, the one that sits around in everybody's business. Isn't she cute? Hey, Pee-Pee. Hey, Joanna. You have the teacup troll, the one that spits all the hot tea. Maybe a possible relative of mine. Isn't he cute? Oops. Hey, Mod 148. Hey, Payne. You have the troll that loves animals, but you can see in their left hand that all you have is the head. Possibly from eating other limbs. I have no idea. You got that troll too. See? This is the good troll. And then this is the troll where you were bad and they just ripped your little head off. You have the playing chess trolls. I don't know who wins on this, but you got the playing chess trolls. You got the no gums having trolls. Kind of like the fetch people. Miss Becky. We have the bushwasher trolls. These are not the ones like PP that like to frickin', pee on whatever. These are the people that can be frightening. But these are the trolls kind of like that little fucker that came in, the insect trolls. So this is the insect trolls. These are the bush trolls, the really bad ones that report to whatever. So this is our bushwasher troll. Feel free, don't mind the nail polish, but you didn't do anything, honey. We were actually talking about you. You've got the Buddha troll. Hold on, Sarah, we're almost done. Okay. So you can get this at any Amazon. Okay, no, we didn't say anything bad, Sarah. Actually, what I had said is somebody, I guess, had made a comment about a post. And basically what I was saying is that you're a very wonderful person, that you are welcome here whenever you want to be here, that I'm very proud of you, and why it's not okay to judge people for things that were done in the past, but get mad because you went on to a new future with new friends. I didn't say anything bad, sweetheart. People just starting to start shit. Plain of. So anyhow, so we have our botanical. Sarah, I love you to death. You ain't gonna never hear. Oh, hold on. You have the message troll. This is the troll that runs back and possibly gets to their leaders, and they run back and go, "Hey, Sarah, did you hear what they said this?" I was just saying. Or maybe you had a little ring in your ear. We were sticking up for you, honey, and everybody else. Just saying what a good person you are and how I love the fact that you say the F word every other sentence and that you're friends with Scarlett O'Hara, who I love and I'm very sorry to. And, I think that there's a lot of raw feelings and stuff going on. But no, we weren't saying anything bad. So let's get this road on the show, which I like saying that. And I got my book for journaling and stuff like that. Oh, no. Why would I have anything bad to say about you? So let's do some positive affirmations, please. Sarah, I love the way that you say the F word. I think you're a good mod. Probably going to wrench you. Stevie Lee, come in my IG lives. Very professional, just like Shanna. You're fun. Good or bad days, you like me and you support me. Joanne, always been really cool with me. You go through a lot of freaking stuff, and you're really participant in channels. I love your red hair. Love you. Pain, always, always, always giving me good advice. Always. And I appreciate that. Dreamy, you have really been through some shit. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you and Anne are together, that you're thriving, that you're happy. You guys were able to get yourself away from all that mess. I love both of you. I wish both of you the best. If you guys ever live together or anything, I want to buy you the best rose thing that Anne talks so highly of. I love you. I think you're freaking amazing, Dreamy. I like you out of everybody and whatever end have always been kind to me. And I know I've disappointed you a lot. Julie, we've been together for years. I love your hair. I love the fact that you love your animals. I love that you say totes. I hope if you still talk to Rochelle, you tell her that I love her. And we are the original pecanners. We are the original. Actually, it wasn't just me helping out with the channel. I think we all did, actually. Love your tenacity, Bambi. You don't agree with things I do. I don't agree with things that you do. I love the fact you deal with a lot of mental health issues. I understand that more than anything. And I think that, you and I are works in progresses. And I love the way that you make fudge. And I know a lot different about your life that we have talked about. And I just thank you for letting me into your life as well. Julie, I have known you for forever. You are seriously like family to me. You and your husband are. I don't care what anybody says. Julie is also a victim of this. Julie's done some rancid ass shit, but I think if people weren't talking about her weight for 50 million years or talking about her deceased father or her husband, Julie would have never gotten to this point. And I know that because I was friends with Julie. I dicked Julie over. And you guys really only didn't like Julie because who she was best friends with. That's really it. Because you guys wouldn't talk about Julie if Julie didn't have something. If Julie wants to get all of her teeth pulled and lose her weight and everything, just guess this. I can tell you one thing that Julie's done that a lot of you haven't done, and that's meet Breck Michaels. And he's so dreamy and has the best pouty looks. Julie is my friend. And I'm not getting judged over that. I'm very overprotective of her. She's a good person who I could have lost as a friend. Chi-Chi, I'm so glad that you came over and you hang out with us. I think you're funny. I think you're frisky. I love that you come in and you're freaking amazing. I love you. Allegedly goes to different rooms and stuff, still manages to come in, smile on their face. Very nice to everybody. I love a person like that. That is a true coexister. PP is the ultimate pervert. I would never know of Urban Dictionary the way that I do. PP comes into every freaking chat that I go into. I love her and I appreciate her. And Kirsten and all them. And I know she's friends with Napa and all them. Miss Liability. You are, thank you, Savage. You are one of the coolest people I have ever met. I think if you secretly hated me, I would still secretly love you. I don't know who you are. But as long as you keep modding for me, just know that when you're not here or you are into the B, you guys are missed. And I love both of you. And I think both of you are wonderful, incredible people. Marie, I am so sorry that I fucked your life up getting that order. I will pay you back for everything. I think that you have fun lives. I think that it's nice that you stick up for yourself. I don't care who you cover at the end of the day. I will always be in there super chatting you and patting you on your back and being there for you. Stacy, oh my God, you're so freaking fun. You have the best freaking attitude. You have become such a freaking positive person in here. I just love you. I think you're great. And I think you got great freaking hair. Sweaty's been through a lot. I don't even know if I have to say anything because you know. I love you very, very much, Sweaty. We've been through a lot. Karma Kitty. Karma Kitty. I don't think we're going to be very good friends. Thank you, Julie. I don't think we're going to be friends, Karma Kitty. But what I do like is whoever it is that you're friends with, should be very lucky to have somebody like you come in and stick up for them. Good or bad, the fact that you are coming in here makes me feel good. Welcome. Well, it depends what kind of role playing you're talking about, Muggsy. If that's the case, I need to go get a client. Yeah, it's me talking. The old me. Soon to be improved me. I've always been a freaking ham. I'm never going to change that. But no, I don't have to put an act on. I don't have to. Muggsy, what I like about you is you check on me, bro. Yeah, we can play ball too. I don't quite understand, but for somebody to show me beautiful things like flowers and check on me, it really means a lot to me. And Bugsy's been through some shit too. Penelope loves animals. I never thought I would see Penelope in the way that I did. And I'm very, very sad that she had to go through that. I don't know what that video is going to, whatever that Penelope did, but I think we did a great job that night. I had fun with her. I had fun with Rochelle. I had fun with everybody. Moral compass. Love you. I never know when you're going to come in, but I love that you do. And you say some really cool stuff. So to any of the trolls that come in, you're probably never going to like me, and that's fine. But I will give you guys a head, not a heads up, but I'll just say, you know what? That's awesome that you guys have tenacity. And I really hope to whoever you're friends with, I hope that they realize, that good or bad, that a lot of you have the loyalty to be there for them. And I just hope at the end of the day, whoever it is that you're friends with gives you back the same respect and wants better things for you as well. And if they do, that's great. So anybody's welcome to come in. Just don't be a pissant, really. Ghost of Shadows. I don't quite know what's up with you. You are a very controversial one, my dear. But honestly, Ghost of Shadows, at the end of the day, I don't really have a problem with you. Because I talk to you like behind the scenes and shit. You're always cool as fuck with me. He asked me, I think when I was doing the cleaning of the cabinets. So Ghost of Shadows may say X, Y, and Z about me, but at the end of the day, when he's cool, he's asking me about stuff, and he don't have to go in there and make comments while I'm cleaning cabinets. So he ain't there doing. I just like him. I think he's cool. So again, if you guys can coexist, that'd be great. Let's just go back to what it was. Where, hey, Black Roses, thank you for coming in. So I like Heidi. I like Marie. I like Amber. I like pretty much anybody. If I see you guys in chats, say hi. I did say it's an open panel. Let him come to your house and leave you a R letter. I'm going to delete that comment, Bambi, because I'm just going to, and I will talk to Ghost of Shadows when he comes up. Anybody has a right to come up here and talk nice, but everybody has to be respectful. Please understand, I've got a lot of people's backs more than you think. Show me who you are, just your hand. Don't show me any.
Oh, okay.
you.
I showed you my hand. I don't show my face, Jen. I don't show my face. Till you really get to know me, maybe, but no. Good afternoon, Jen. I've never been on your panel before, but it's a pleasure to finally speak with you.
Thank you. How are
Yeah,
you?
thank you for being open-minded. You know, I've never given you any problems, nor would I. It's usually provoked when someone tries to give me problems. I will retaliate, and I do retaliate in some nasty and vicious ways. I'm not afraid to say that. I am a troll, and I'm fully accepting of what I do to people and how I troll people. You know, I like getting reactions, and call it antisocial behavior all you want. I know that myself, and you know, I'm good with it.
Okay. Well, thank you. I
But
mean,
you know,
you are
you
behind
can
the
you
scenes.
can you can be on guard, Jen. Don't be afraid to just be like, okay, he's a troll. Got to be on guard. He could do something to me or say something at any moment or betray me. You never know. Don't trust anyone, Jen. Let me tell you that. Like, I don't have trust issues mainly because I don't trust anyone. I've never had an issue. So keep that mentality when it comes to this world of trolling and online activity. It seems like you've been through the ringer. Like, a lot of people have done a lot of shit to you, you know.
Well, I've given it back, but the stuff, yeah, some of it, yeah, it's been kind of shitty.
Yeah, I've been listening to you here and there, off and on, and yeah, you definitely
Thank you.
do. You've addressed it a lot. You've brought up a lot of the stuff that people has done to you. But I just want to remind you, Jen, that you're not
Mm-hmm.
what the world did to you. You are who you choose to be. Like, I don't want you to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't want you to base your whole channel and personality off what other people have done to you, because that's things like, I don't know if you ever heard of Squareworks Media or Harlow. Those are what those people do. They like complaining about what everyone else has said to them, done to them.
Yeah.
You know, that's just the victim mentality. You know, don't get entrapped into that if you ever do.
Well, you know what, though? Thank you for, remember when I was doing the cabinets yesterday? Are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes,
just wanted to
Jen.
thank you. And that's the thing, whatever your opinion is or whatever of other people, what I like about you, honestly, is like when I was doing my cabinets, that's what I was saying, I think, when you were in here. Like you said that you had your wife and you guys do like the gardening and whatever. That's what I like about you. So what you do outside of whatever or what people think about you, just the same as me in videos and all that shit. You could come up here and say things that have happened with me. I just want to say thank you for coming up here and coming in my IGs and just watching me do the cabinet stuff.
Oh, of course, of course. You know, I have no problem just watching other people and their content, their daily activities, and yeah, I have a life outside of YouTube myself. You know, and
Mm-hmm.
I've told people that they know this. Good afternoon, Karma is a cat. I see her down in chat, and the chatters' lives do matter. I definitely have to read them. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
I agree with what you say, though. It's a very hard thing to live in the past and stuff like that. And I don't want to do that. And I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate you coming in my IGs. I do. I do.
Not a problem. Not a problem. And please don't let, and there's going to be people that might gaslight you into, you know, going after your enemies. Don't fall for that either. You know, they want you to attack their enemies. Just, I would just take
Right.
everything with a grain of salt and do your own thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Are you still going to come in my IGs and stuff and give me like, I mean, don't be a stranger is all I'm saying. I don't hold against you who you are or what you do.
Of course.
Just know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Hashtag
I'll still
save the
hang
good
around. I
troll.
try to hang around. Yeah. I try to
Oh,
hang
and
around
another
your
thing,
chat
I am going
and
to stick up for
YouTube.
you about this. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you guys may not like him. I get it, and everybody's got their own personal relationships, but for the most part, wherever he goes, it's when I speak to him, he's been cool. And I understand that people don't like other people, and that's fine, but I can't please everybody. But he's always been respectful to me. Okay, that's it.
Well, I'm glad you have opened your mind to ghosts. I'm sure there's a lot of people. I mean, this happens to not just you, but a lot. They dislike me because maybe I disagreed with someone's opinion, and maybe I was very assertive about it. It's good to be assertive, people. If you were to be aggressive, or hell, even passive aggressive, these are maladaptive behaviors. That's when I kind of shut people out. Like, okay, you're not going
Right.
to speak to me like that. This is unacceptable. And I just kind of lay the law down. And a lot of people can't handle that. They can't handle that kind of assertiveness. So I do get a bad rep because I do speak my mind, and I'm not afraid to.
Oh, I have a bad rep too. Don't worry about that. I just think that, I mean, it's part of the sheep theory. I mean, you're not supposed to like or dislike people. Like I said, we have a mutual interest over what we have a mutual interest over. Whoever is messing with your life, you deal with that. It's just what
Right.
Yeah, I mean, do you
Right.
get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to like the same people. As long as we have a mutual interest behind the scenes or whatever, we're cool. You know that. You do get a bad
To be
rep.
honest, when it comes to these conflicts, there's a study to be held here. The nature of human conflict. That's what I like looking into when it comes to these beefs we have on the internet. And
Right.
of course, I'm going to go back and forth with them. I truly enjoy it. I like the
It's
fight.
just everybody's got their own relationships with people.
They do, yeah, they do. And then you got different paths.
Hey, I have a question. Are you Yeah, the merging of the communities where the freaking problems happen, I feel. Don't you think that somebody should like take their channel and like, have a freaking day where everybody just airs their grievances in an adult way? Do you think that's possible?
No, it's tough. Jen, people get their emotions get the best of them. They let their emotions rule them.
I've been guilty of it. Mm-hmm.
And it's sad to see that. Like, I've always been headstrong. I intellectualize things, even empathy, but it's no less real. Some people may consider me a dark empath because, it's hard to enjoy someone's pain and suffering if you're not aware of it, right? So, but as a troll, though, Jen, you have to know that's the stuff I engage in. I like watching train wrecks online and just seeing them suffer. Don't know why, but hey, it's to me, it's just amusing why someone would put themselves through so much agony.
That's fair enough. And I appreciate that. Most people wouldn't say something like that. And I appreciate that, honestly.
Well, I'm actually very surprised you're being receptive of this. Sometimes people would think, oh God, this guy's crazy. Look how honest he's being. This is a little shocking to me. Interesting.
I'm trying this whole well, that's fine. That's not a very nice thing, but nice to see you, Mr. Gooberman. I hope you have a wonderful day and blessed be. Just be respectful to people in the chat. Okay. So is there anything, what's your favorite food? I just want to know one favorite food. One.
Did you say food?
Yeah. What's your favorite food?
I love sushi.
Do you? Oh my God. Do you know how to make it on your own, or do you just order it?
I know how to roll sushi for sure. Oh yeah.
Really?
And you know what sushi means? In translation, it means with rice. A lot of people think it's raw fish, but it really isn't. Yeah, sushi comes with raw fish, but it ain't raw fish.
Really?
Sashimi is raw fish with on top of rice, but all it is a pickled rice. And I like to use sugar and white vinegar, and I mix it in with some long grain jasmine rice and make some sushi out of it. It's actually really good. It's fun. It's actually fun to make. I even got bamboo mats and everything.
I was going to ask you that. That's awesome. Can people with chronic kidney disease eat a version of like sushi? Like is there a way that you can eat it?
Very interesting. I forgot you did say you are in stage 4 kidney disease. I have no idea if raw fish or any of this would affect the kidneys. There are plenty of sushi rolls without the raw fish. Like there's just a lot of
Oh,
vegetable
cool.
rolls. So you may be able to try some of it out. And they're like I don't know if you're into sweets or whatnot, but like a good mango sauce on a nice vegetable roll. Ooh, that's good. You would like that.
Hey, somebody said just use vegetables or fake crab. You know what? Maybe when you have a little time or something, maybe I'll make it like a day that you have time to come in from your heavy trolling, which is cool. Maybe you can come up and kind of like guide me along how to do it if you
Okay.
have time.
All right, I'll try. I'll try to make
Okay.
time. I'm a busy guy, you know. I'm a
Mhm.
I'm a troll on YouTube. I'm a working
Right.
husband, and I'm a father.
Yeah.
You know, there's just so little time I have in the day. Yesterday, Jen,
Right.
I was fighting my damn lawnmower. I drained the float bowl. I was thinking maybe there's some water in the carb. Then I
Right.
replaced the air filter, you know, and I already changed oil on it. I do that every year. And I'm like, what
Right.
is going on with this thing? I spent maybe like 2 or 3 hours just dinkering
Right.
with it, going back to it, you know, while managing the kids. And then I realized, oh, there was a stuck throttle cable. Go figure.
Oh my gosh. Maybe
That's
you
all
just
it
need to
was.
step away from a second, because you were
Yeah,
probably like, were you getting real frustrated? Yeah.
I was getting frustrated, Jen. It was bothering me. Like, I need to cut this grass before it rains.
Right. Right. Don't you like ever like when I noticed this is like when you cut the grass. I've cut the grass, believe it or not. Don't you like kind of looking back and just seeing like do you know how to do the lines real good? Is it a push mower or riding mower?
It's a push mower. And yeah, I'm not like, you know, I don't take that much pride in my lawn. But yeah, I know how people can do those lines and make a nice clean cut. They don't make it look like a carpet. They're that good, you know?
Well, you should
My
be proud
grass,
of yourself because it's not easy to mow the lawn, especially when you're a dad, a husband, you're working. You should be proud of that. Not a lot of people can do all of that together.
well, yeah, but I mean, just as far as like making the lawn look good, it really
Hmm.
doesn't look all that good at all. I actually had to do a lot of seeding this year and get some grass to
Hmm.
grow. And there's still a lot of clovers and other weeds and crabgrass that I should probably get rid of. But I'm kind of waiting to cut it some more until I start to spray for all that.
I really appreciate you
But
coming up here and talking to
just
me.
a friendly reminder for everyone who does cut and mow your lawn, in the springtime you cut it down short, and in the fall time you leave it tall, you know, because you're going to get moisture in the spring no matter what.
Right, right.
It's not always a guarantee, you know, we do get droughts, but it's okay to cut it short in the spring. But during the fall you want that grass to be a little
Hey, you just gave me some
taller so it
pointers. Like
tracks.
I said, I mow like, oh yeah. Hey, actually, when I mow the lawn this week, do you mind if I take a picture and like send it to you? I might do that. I like this troll who knows how to roll sushi. You see that here?
That's funny. I like that. I like that.
And they want you to come troll our community too. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up with
Well,
the live. I want to
it
tell
would
you,
be an.
he can, it's okay. It's
Sorry,
okay.
I'm out of
It's okay,
service.
guys. For months, I don't know if you can hear, but he has reached out and a lot of times people blocked him and stuff like that. And I'm sorry for that. Ghost of Shadows. I'm sorry for that because I should have made my own judgment call about that. So I'm glad that you came up here and, people were able to talk to you and get to know who you are behind the troll exterior. He's out of service right now, guys. We're going to give him a chance. So what we've learned about Ghost of
Yes.
Shadows.
Sorry. I'm
Oh,
very
no,
sorry.
no, no. You're fine. You having a good day? Is the weather pretty good there?
Yeah, weather's all right. It's decent. It's just,
Okay.
I'm out in the rural area, so it's just
Oh, yeah.
patchy.
Road for days, huh?
Nothing but cattle and grays, Jen.
And dip spitters. right?
Oh, gross, gross. I don't do any, believe it or not, I've never done any nicotine products and never will. Just smoking's bad for you,
I think
everyone.
that's
Stop the
good.
smoking.
I'm 6 months clean. No, 6.5. I quit smoking October 5th.
Well, the last thing you need, or I need and want to deal with, is an addiction, and it just
Right.
costs. It just costs. Like, there's
Yeah.
nothing
Oh,
productive
yeah. It
about
saves a
nicotine
lot
use.
of money. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm
Yes,
going to go
watch
ahead
out
and drop
for
you down. Oh, I'm
watch
sorry.
out for
I'm going to
Karma
go ahead
is
and
a
drop you.
cat. She can be
She's
feisty,
the, I think
everyone.
what it is she's just really overprotective of me. But you know what? Honestly, you have done amazing coming up here. I know that a lot of people, say that you have a bad rep, but I really appreciate you coming up. And
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna look
anytime,
at
anytime.
sushi rolls
Karma
today.
is a cat. Look, I think Karma is a cat. She is looking out for your best interest. She's explained to me a lot of what's happened and what's going on,
She's
and really,
yeah.
I think she means well. She
She's been
really does.
affected
So
by a lot of the stuff that's happened
I got
online.
no.
So, and she's cool. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop you because I'm going to finish up with this slide. But I want to thank you so much for coming up and message me, and I will look up the kidney roll recipe things. And yeah, thank you so much for coming up. I really appreciate it, honestly.
Farewell, Jen.
And you have beautiful hands, by the way. Have a great rest of the day, truly. Well, that was good. That was good. So I think we had a great live today. Again, from Amazon, get yourself some markers. This is mandatory to come in here. Get yourself some markers, colored pencils, a coloring book, and to all the trolls that are out there, every one of you trolls, you are welcome to come in as long as you're respectful. Because I think even the worst person in the world has something in their life that's shareable and wonderful. That's what I think. So let's go ahead and close in prayer, and let's get this show back on the road, or road off the show. No, he didn't. Yeah, it's okay to fuck up. It is. I'm like the queen of it, and there are going to be a lot of people that don't like me, but I know it's so good. We can go through it one more time. We have the pumpkin troll. We'll just flip through it. We're going to show everyone. God, they're so cute. We have the head troll, the mother hen troll. We have the stinky rotten troll by the sea. Trolls are great. There's some good trolls. We have the gobble you up troll. They're the ones that don't talk to good tea. They're the ones that don't want good tea. Aren't they so cute? We have the musical troll. Oh, we do. We have the huffing troll, I guess. And the shit starting trolls. Thank you. We have the bubblehead trolls. They don't have a mind. They're just like little vapid bubbles. I'm kind of a vapid bubble troll. We have the this is a moldy treehouse troll. This is where everybody hangs out. We have the on-the-go troll. These are the loyal trolls that go kind of like the troll that came in here. Like, we're on the go. Anything you need. These are the loyal trolls. These are the gluttony trolls. These are the trolls that sit back and just eat and tell people what to do and whatever. Love the hair. We have the reporting trolls. The ones that don't really go anywhere. They just put their channel up to whatever. So these are the reporting trolls. It's a male troll. It's a reporting Canadian troll. We have the Sasquatchian troll. I'll tell you what, that troll has cheekbones for days. You have the peaceful troll. This is the 420 troll. You have the mean troll. This is a stubborn one. This is the troll. This, I would say, is the good troll. This is the pensive troll. The troll that maybe doesn't agree with what everybody else is doing, but still watches the good trolls. That's kind of like the non-biased troll. This is the talk the tea troll. This is the good troll. This is the animal-loving, non-animal-loving troll. This is the troll that is so fucking two-faced. So doesn't like anybody. Says that they love animals, but you really don't. Says that they love people, but you really don't. This is what I call the fake troll. This is the troll that claims that they love animals, but will rip their little head off. That's a bad troll. That's the troll that acts like they like you and then behind the scenes. Hey, Deadly Scrap Medication, how are you? You attach them and we scratch them. This is the bush watching troll. This could be a good troll, or this could be the troll that comes in that are mean. So that's a kind of behind the scenes troll. Oh, sorry. So, oh, and this is the minion troll, the one that reports for duty. That's not a good troll. So as you see, it's not so much the trolls or the subscribers or the friends and stuff like that. It's kind of the content creators. So for anybody thinks I ain't messed up, yes, the hell I have. And so we'll get back. Like I said, we'll talk the tea for a little bit or whatever. And, you know, don't judge people for where they go or anything like that. So I am the first to say that evil does not prevail. And yeah. So if anybody wants to hit the like button and comment on the way out to improve the algorithm, that would be great. So again, good trolls, bad trolls, anybody can come up from now on. We will be covering sex trafficking. We will be covering anything. But again, words do hurt. But please keep in mind before you accuse somebody of something else, clean up your own damn road. And stop blackmailing people and holding their past against them if you don't want your past held against you. So just keep in mind at the end of the day, weigh your options. Maybe like for some, just a little bit. For another person, their whole entire life. That's all I got to say. Father God, thank you for our day, everything in our day. Thank you for everybody that came in. Thank you to Ghost of Shadows for coming in and exposing a little bit of his self. Father, please forgive me for anything that I do that you don't consider godly. Please give everybody the strength that is dealing with any hardships. And please protect the good people around the community and protect us from those that are evil. In our heavenly precious name we pray. Amen. So I think this went good, right? So thank you, mods, for coming in. I'm sorry it looks like Miss Liability and Muggsy will not be playing in the sandbox again. Thank you, mods, again for coming in. And yes, Sarah, you're a rock star today. Anybody that we all fucked up, it's where we end up. Peace and chicken grease. Bye.